my husband, my cousin brother. So I feel I should have my own casting agency. अब आप इसको nepotism बोलो
Yeah, that's
या
what
अब
the
आप इसको
question comes
support
up.
बोलो. When that started happening, I said, if I have people around me who are talented, who are actors, who trust my vision and know my capabilities, then why not cast them? My aim is to make Darran Chhoo an anthem.
Yeah.
I want the world to know that there's nothing to be fearful about in life as long as you have that mantra with you. So, to become Manav, to look vulnerable and meek and believable as a common man, he lost 8 kgs. Hi guys, my name is Ankita Bhargava Patel and you are watching me on Bollywood Spy.
Hello and welcome to Bollywood Spy. This is me, Arshi Siddiqui, and that's none other than Ankita with us today. Hi Ankita, how are you doing?
Hi Arshi, I'm doing very well. How are you?
I am doing good too. एक नई जर्नी के साथ शुरुआत होने वाली है धरन
जी,
छू.
जी.
Please tell us about the movie, about how was the this plan to go ahead as a producer.
तो ऑनेस्टली आर्शी मार्क मूवीज मेरी जो कंपनी है
Yeah.
वो एटलीस्ट 4-5 years ago हम रजिस्टर कर चुके थे.
Correct.
And we were thinking about how to go ahead.
Correct.
And then, COVID happened. And then I got a baby and I got really busy and I was really involved and I wasn't thinking on those lines.
Correct.
Then eventually बातें आगे बढ़ी. We started listening to scripts again.
Yes.
We did find a script. बट उस स्क्रिप्ट में हमें कुछ चेंजेस चाहिए थे एंड थिंग्स वर नॉट फॉलोइंग थ्रू. सो वो फिल्म हमने नहीं बनाई. इवेंचुअली डरन छू इस नाम की स्क्रिप्ट हम तक पहुंची एंड ऐसे ही कोई आया और सुना के चला गया एंड आई स्लेप्ट ओवर इट बट दैट स्टोरी डिडंट लीव मी.
Okay.
उस टाइम पे मुझे स्ट्राइक नहीं किया था बट आई रियलाइज 1 दिन 2 दिन 3 दिन हो गए कहानी मेरे जहन से नहीं जा रही है.
बिल्कुल.
दैट इज व्हेन आई रियलाइज्ड कि ये कहानी बनानी पड़ेगी, इस पिक्चर को बनाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि ये मैसेज हर किसी तक पहुंचना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल.
तो हमारे जो राइटर साहब हैं एम सलीम और भारत रतन,
Yes.
ये इनकी कहानी है और डायरेक्ट भी कर रहे हैं भारत रतन जो हमारे राइटर भी हैं, वन ऑफ द राइटर्स.
Yes.
सो आई कॉल्ड हिम बैक एंड आई सेड लेट्स डू अ प्रॉपर नरेशन. एंड हमने कहानी सुनी एंड आई टोल्ड करण दैट दिस इज समथिंग आई एम थिंकिंग अबाउट एंड ये बनाना पड़ेगा. And I'm very glad the story came to me क्योंकि मार्क मूवीज एज अ प्रोडक्शन हाउस हमारा मोटो ये है that we will make content
Yeah.
जो इस सोसाइटी पे एक पॉजिटिव मार्क छोड़े
Correct.
ताकि आगे जाके जब मेरी बेटी बड़ी हो there's a little slightly better world that I leave for her.
Correct.
मेरे एफर्ट्स उसी तरफ जाएं कि ये सोसाइटी बेटर हो जाए.
Correct.
So यही हमारा मोटो है एंड हमारी पहली फिल्म इसी रिगार्ड्स में है एंड सिर्फ यंग जनरेशन नहीं, ये स्टोरी ये कहानी हर किसी के लिए.
Correct.
इसकी सीख हर किसी के लिए है. That's the USP of the film.
Amazing, amazing, and we are looking forward for it. Already trailer is out, and जब भी movie
How
out,
do you find the trailer?
it is interesting.
Yes.
It is more of a relatable thing because somewhere or the other we all have gone through that particular
Correct,
phase, the
correct.
struggle, the
All of us.
the love, heartbreak, and then the job situation that we don't, find ourselves right at that point,
Yes.
right in that space, and all
Yes.
of those things, those dilemma, those kind of what do you call, two things that's going on in the mind, and all of those things that we have been to, and और भी journey है जिसमें और struggle और ये सारी चीजें देखने को मिलती है, but there's always a upper hand who helps us. So there's a lot of things that we relate to honestly, and it's interesting. Apart from that, Ankita, I want to know from you that in industry, what is that one thing or maybe many other things that you couldn't as an actress, as an artist, really digest it, and you really want that to be changed since Mark Productions wants to bring that change?
As a producer, if you ask me, sometimes I feel as actors we need to connect more with the production.
Correct.
Not just our characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it from personal experience, but I feel one film is a whole unit.
Correct.
And जिस तरह से आशुतोष जी हमारे साथ जुड़े, बाकी आर्टिस्ट भोपाल के भी आर्टिस्ट हमारे साथ जुड़े, हम सब एक फैमिली हो गए थे. एंड आई होप आगे जाके भी जो प्रोडक्शंस हम करें उस पर हम लोग एज वन यूनिट ही काम किया करें. कोई एक स्टार है, कोई अलग बैठा है, किसके लिए एक स्पेशल ट्रीटमेंट है, किसी के लिए
Yes,
नहीं है, ऐसा
yes.
ना हो, क्योंकि हमारे फर्स्ट प्रोडक्शन में तो ऐसा नहीं था. आशुतोष जी, करण, मनोज जी, for that matter, Kiran ji, Abhay ji, Sanand, all of us would sit together and eat and have the special treatment for everybody. So I
Yeah.
feel that is one thing that I would like to take forward to.
Correct, correct. Also, where does this thought came from? Ki Karan should be casted in Darran Chhoo.
So, मेरे तो in my entire family is full of actors, right?
Yes.
My parents,
Yes.
my aunt and uncle,
Yeah.
my husband, my cousin brother. So I feel I should have my own casting agency.
Yeah.
You know, so why would I look anywhere outside to cast anybody at all if I have people who brought me up, people who know me, people who wish well for me, only help me in my first production.
Correct.
You know, अब आप इसको nepotism बोलो,
Yeah, that's
या
what
अब
the
आप इसको
question comes
support
up.
बोलो.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm confused here, but I looked for support and people who will trust me and back me and help me. क्योंकि ये message डरन शो की story important थी मेरे लिए.
Correct.
You know, that was something I wanted to produce and make and bankroll. And when I look to my left and my right, they're beautiful, brilliant actors. So why not use the force and the blessing I have and create that I want to?
Correct. Also, if anyone would say it as a nepotism or any kind of statement that comes from the fans or the netizens, in that regards, what would you say, Ankita, to those people? And because there's this question that comes, since you are a producer, there's always an opportunity that a new talent can receive from you, a help and an opportunity, of course. What would you say to those people?
So, you know, during the course of starting my production
Yeah.
and the pre-production, when I was talking to people, that's when you realize your true well-wishers and people who are not happy with
Yeah.
the ambitious steps that you're taking.
Correct.
And I had a couple of experiences when I called people that I believed were my well-wishers to help me out in a certain way or guide me in a certain way. And I realized that they, first of all, didn't believe that I, who had taken a sabbatical from acting, who was focusing on her motherhood, would land up being a producer.
Correct.
And land up actually shaping up the film.
Yeah.
They didn't believe me. I feel they didn't trust me.
Yes.
They must have just taken me lightly. And that's why I got a very, very thanda response from them. When that started happening, I said, if I have people around me who are talented, who are actors, who trust my vision and know my capabilities, then why not cast them and make a wholesome project?
And maybe in the future there will be an opportunity for the new talent as
Of
well.
course,
Yeah.
of course. See, right now, my aim is to make Darran Chhoo an anthem.
Yeah.
I want the world to know that there's nothing to be fearful about in life as long as you have that mantra with you, which is Darran Chhoo.
Correct.
And all my projects after this will aim at that. So even I would want to cast new people, new talent, people that I work with when I do my poetry sessions or when I do theatre. There's so many people that I definitely will cast in the future.
Yes.
But as of now, I
Yes.
am grateful to God that I have brilliant actors around me.
Definitely. Amazing. What challenges as a producer you had to go through, and आपने you made sure कि ये सारे challenges you're gonna overcome, and you always had that support of Karan throughout the journey.
So our biggest challenge was when we planned our shoot. It was the summers in Madhya Pradesh.
Yeah.
Real hard summer. And Karan, of course, feels very hot and he sweats and he gets angry when it's too hot. So my biggest challenge was how will I make sure that our entire schedule gets wrapped up on time,
Yeah.
considering the heat. And I had heard from people that people are getting fainted and people are fainting on sets and, it'll be difficult.
Yeah.
So I just prayed to God. I said, this is the only time I have to go on the floor. Otherwise, after that, it's monsoon and I don't want to push the project any further. I prayed hard to God. It was hot, but my team, my unit was hands-on. They were very comfortable with each other and they believed in the project and they gave me more than 100%. So did Karan. In the heat, in the stress, he worked hard and we finished our schedule on time. That was one major challenge. And apart from that, I think God's been really kind, and he's lined up a lot of things for me easily in the first project.
Amazing. Also, you have seen Karan and you have seen him, on screen, off screen as well. And one thing that we know, uh, your मतलब actors के wife हो या mother हो, they are the biggest critique. Whatever it is, they say it on the face. This is not good. This is not that. Were you the same as a producer as well?
Yes, but I do have my own way of telling him what
Yeah.
I think he should work hard on.
Yeah.
Um, so to become Manav, to look vulnerable and meek and believable as a common man, he lost 8 kgs.
Okay.
And he had to, because he had to look the part.
Yes.
So that was a challenge, and I had to. And he loves being muscular.
Yes.
It's his thing. So that I had to very, slyly or very smartly put in his system that. And he's an actor, of course, so he understands the need and the requirement.
Correct.
But that was one challenge that nicely happened.
Yes.
And also, since he's a small town boy,
Hmm.
I did guide him as to how his dialect or his general talking speed should be a little more slower, so that audience can connect with the small town boy image. So yeah, in my own little smart ways, I do try to be his good critic.
Definitely. Also, I want to know that how important co-stars mingling with each other, talking with each other, having a good bond is important for the producer.
Oh well, definitely, because this is a family film,
Yeah.
and it's a full family, and we had a big mohalla.
Yeah.
We created a mohalla which is full of so many different people, and they had to be together. But thankfully, all of them, like I always say, everybody loved the script so much that they wanted to be a part of this film with all their heart. And we had a couple of reading sessions before we went on floor, and we had like a dinner session before we started the shoot next morning. And that dinner was, nobody needed to break ice, because Karan is such a friendly guy, and he's very good with his banter.
Yeah.
And all of us were like family. My father, my mother, my daughter, myself. We were, so everybody thought it's a family film.
Yeah.
So there was no need to break an ice, and they thought sab apna hai.
Correct.
And day one se mohalla हमारा ही mohalla ban gaya tha, and we would just chill together and eat together, and I'm born in Madhya Pradesh, so for me it felt like being at home.
Yes.
So it was fun.
Amazing. Also, one thing, Ankita, please tell us, why did you choose it to be released on the bigger screen and not on the OTT platform?
So, to be very honest, creating or producing a feature film as my debut uh, was a dream. I didn't want to start small. I wanted to start with a bang.
Yeah.
And it's Karan's dream to be, on the 70 screen. And I realized that theaters are back. Bollywood is back, and now people want to go to the theaters and see the film
Yes.
on the 70 screen.
Correct.
And now I feel sitting at home and binging on TV is sort of phasing out.
Yeah.
Is the kind of vibe I'm getting from people around me, because it's so easy to just see content whenever you wish to. But if you believe in what we've made, if you think we've made something which is magical, then you will make an effort to step out of your homes, buy a ticket, and go to the theaters and give all your attention and focus for those 2 hours, a few minutes to the
Yes.
content we've created.
Yes.
And that's the connect we want with our audience, basically.
Yes. Also, Ankita, one thing. So you have been an artist, you've been an actor. Now you have stepped into a journey where you are gonna be a producer. You are a producer, and sooner or later there will be more projects that you're gonna look forward to.
Yes.
Is there any plans to produce any television show, television serial?
Well, I'm open to producing anything and everything as far as the content touches people's hearts,
Yes.
and makes this world a better place. It could be OTT, it could be TV, it has to be progressive content, meaningful content. The medium doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter to you. But one conversation that has been actually in the headlines nowadays is the new generation actresses. They are not willing to be a mother on the screen for a grown-up kids. So how far do you think, or what is your belief, or what is your take in this? that how far this is right, or it should be right.
So, I feel if the story involves a personality which has babies, there has to be a reason, right? Because after becoming a mother, your personality changes.
Yes.
You're not just any girl.
Yeah.
You're a mother who has responsibilities.
Yes.
You're a mother who has vision.
Yeah.
You're a mother who is multitasking.
Correct.
All these three, four, five things reflect in your personality.
Correct.
So if the story has a character which has these qualities, and if they say that ab iske do bacche bhi hain, I'll agree to it. But if you tell me that I'm this funny, frolicky girl, but you also have two kids, then it doesn't gel with me.
Correct.
So kids, I feel for actresses, if there are kids involved in the script, there has to be a decent understanding why this character is a mother.
Correct.
If it's justified, then kids, no kids, 5 kids, 20 kids, doesn't matter. But you should justify that status of that woman.
Definitely. Well, lastly, here we come to an end of our interview, the conversation that I'm having with you, and it was amazing talking to you,
Thank
Ankita.
you. Thank you, Archie.
What message would you like to give to the fans in regards to Darran Chhoo? What would be the USP of the movie, and how will it relate? How will it be for the audience?
So honestly, I'm extremely overwhelmed and thankful because I've got an amazing response from the audience. Starting from the day that Insta filter came into the market, and everybody was using the filter and trying out different expressions, and they were wondering what's Darran Chhoo in the end. That was really trending, and everybody was trying it out. After that, our poster campaign started, and our poster campaign got so much love from you guys. So I'm really, really grateful. And today, as we speak, the trailer is out. And in between interviews, I'm just checking my phone and reading the comments, and I'm feeling so elated. As we speak, we're trending on Twitter. We're on number 2, number 3. So I'm really thankful, and I really hope that you continue showering this love and your blessings on Darran Chhoo, and make sure that you go with your entire family and all your friends 30th October onwards in theaters near you to watch Darran Chhoo.
Yes, and here we come to an end of our video. It was amazing talking to Ankita.
Thank you.
Stay tuned to Bollywood Span. Do let us know if you like the video in the comment section.